footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, this is all the playbook. Bring you a Week 5 NFL preview between the Tennessee Titans and the Dallas Cowboys. Now the Titans come to this matchup after a heartbreaker against the Broncos. Starting with that offensive side of the football, Vince Young, don't be afraid to use your legs. Remember you were Vince Young when you used to get outside the pocket and make plays down the field scrambling and also being able to effectively operate off play action? Don't be afraid to use that this week. Get outside the pocket, force him to cover the whole field. Also, don't be afraid to check off some of the option plays. You know, that's one thing that people don't really realize, is that when you're able to run that option, that gives the defense something else to think about, something else to prepare for, and wonder if this is the time they're going to run it. So don't be afraid to use your legs this week, Vince, especially against an aggressive defense like Dallas. They're going to fly up the field, so you're going to have some opportunities to take off and run. Use that to your advantage, and that's going to help that offense move more efficiently down the field. Also, tie up your loose ends, guys. You guys are penalties, mental errors, drop passes. That can't happen against a talented defense like Dallas. Tie up your loose ends. Get back to that sound football that you used to play in the beginning part of the season, and you're going to have some success. Defensively, what you have to do is force Romo to his left. Once you get Romo going to the left side, you limit his targets, you limit his effectiveness. That ball's going to come out quick. Also, I look at the matchup. William Hayes versus Doug Free. Doug Free is the left tackle of the Dallas Cowboys. William Hayes is a terror coming off the end. He's going to have to win that battle against Doug Free to make Romo feel uncomfortable in the pocket. And if you make Romo feel uncomfortable, that football, again, you're going to find yourself with some interceptions and some batted balls as well, too. So, and never lose sight of Witten. That's one thing you also have to keep in mind, too. Never lose sight of where Witten is on the field. Romo's #1 target. Also, offensively, for the Dallas Cowboys, coming off a bye, a lot of rest, Romo passing is going to be key. His release, he has to get rid of that football quickly, and he has to make sure he throws overhead, because the Titans are one of the league leaders in batted balls. So you want to make sure you get that football out quick before the rush gets to you, Romo. Also, move the wide receivers around. One thing about the Dallas Cowboys wide receivers, they're all physical. They all have the same type of elements. They all can make a run after the catch. They all are explosive. So you can move those guys around to find the mismatch that you want and exploit it. So don't be relegated to keep these guys on this side or that side, or keep running in the slot. Don't be afraid to move these guys around. You're going to find yourself with a lot of different mismatches on offense. And you know, I can't mention the Dallas Cowboys offense without mentioning giving Felix Jones the ball in every type of situation. Make him the starter, feed him the rock. That's just my Felix Jones shout out for the week. Now, you look at the defense side of the football. Zone blitz will help you effectively against Vince Young. Confuse Vince Young. Give Vince Young different looks. That zone blitz that Pittsburgh was able to run, that confused the Titans offense, and it helped Vince get out of the game. So you can have the same type of effect if you utilize a lot of different zone blitz. Don't just take off and fly up the field. Also, speaking of that, gap control defense is important. Push instead of pressure. If you fly up the field, Vince Young is going to fly right past you and take off for a first down. Push, collapse the pocket, and force Vince to stand tall and make plays from his original launch pad spot. You're going to have some success. I'm going with Dallas in this matchup. That aggressive style defense, that 3-4 defense against a talented quarterback like Vince Young, it's always a mismatch going for the defense side of the football. So I think the Cowboys, coming off a bye week, well rested, aggressive, ready to roll this week, playing Tennessee. Don't want to lose to the former Oilers at the home stadium at Jerry's Place. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL, or you can visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.